heck of a game, and it just came down to the last minute and a half. They just found a way to make the plays, and we did not. That's a tough group, very talented group, and we were pretty good for most of it. Obviously, defensively, some breakdowns in the second half. We were terrific defensively in the first, not so good, obviously, in the second. So feel for our guys. We've got to break through, and got to keep them positive this week. Give them a little time off, focus on their academics as well as just get away a little bit. So give Maryland all the credit. They made the big plays when they needed to, and they've got terrific young talent.
Is there any trend in not being able to pull out some of these close games, or have they all been unique, different situations?
I think there's a trend, and I think they're uniquely different, if that makes any sense. So, mentally we just got to overcome that hurdle.
You did talk to the team about not trying to put pressure on these games for postseason implications or anything like that. Is that more important now to make sure that they don't look ahead and say, hey,
They don't look ahead. We don't do that. So I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. We've not been like that. We're just. I think we've been a one game at a time team. You're not going to overlook Maryland. They're one of the most talented teams in the country. So we've been good about that. It's just to kind of overcoming that hurdle during games, just of breaking through, making some big plays. And we were close. They made them. We did not in the last minute and a half.
And you talked about trying not to have like a sense of urgency, like this is you need to win now for, like I said, for postseason implications. But it seems like Hakeem, the way he's playing now, he senses that. I mean, this is his last year, and it seems like he's really playing a lot better.
He's playing well. He's playing well. Yeah, he's competing. He's playing well. Did a lot of good things.
Do you think him being in the starting lineup did that to him, or is this just a coincidence that he's playing very well as a starter?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, could help guys' confidence when you start. I don't know. He's playing well. I think he's doing a lot of good things.
Is Maryland doing anything strategically better in the second half?
Reggie getting in foul trouble hurt us. They took us off the bounce and kind of got us involved in some ball screens. They've got very good offensive talent. I don't think it was, they just put us in ball screens and they kind of read it. Cowan's really good. Melo Trimble's terrific. And they've got really good. We obviously didn't guard the three real well. Second half, 7 for 9, so that's an understatement. So it wasn't just, we just didn't play great defense second half.
What adjustments did you try to make, and was it just not executed on the players' end defensively?
Boy, it's like, do you want me to blame the players? Is that what you're saying? No, I just think they were taking us off the bounce because they got really quick, talented guards, and we were letting them get deep into the lane, and they were just finding guys. So I don't think it was necessarily an adjustment. I don't think it's one person's fault. I think it's a little bit of everyone. It's a team defense type deal.
Obviously, it's disappointing, but in that locker room, is it also a sense of optimism just to know that you are playing really good basketball in these close games?
Not right now. We'll circle back with the optimism in a couple days, but yeah, they need to. So now we're at the halfway point, and we got 5 at home, 4 on the road. The crowd was terrific tonight or this afternoon, and we just got to go win some games. So I'm sure they're pretty down. They should be. Losing stings, but we're a young team. We had some young moments today, but we'll get through it, and we'll find a way to break through.
What did you feel happened maybe a little bit with him there? He was so good in the first half, all-around game, it looked like, including had 11 points and then scoring in the second half.
I thought he was finding guys. I mean, he was guarding. He had 9 assists, rebounded the ball, was defending. So I don't think it was one thing. I think he plays hard. He's a freshman. He kind of lost his balance on that one turnover. But overall, I'm extremely happy with Amir.
Would you like to see the guys keep feeding Hakeem more down the stretch there? Obviously, he went through that stretch where he was just really red hot.
I don't know. I mean, he shot 15 shots. That's a pretty good number. So I just think it just came down to the last minute and a half more than anything.
Coach, you had 21 assists and only 10 turnovers, so that was good ball movement, but it appeared like in the last minute and a half it was a lot of one-on-one. Did you see the same thing, and was that something that concerned you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our stuff is ball movement, player movement, and I thought it was pretty good. And I did think the last minute and a half, it did break down a little bit. Reggie being out of the game hurts you, so now you got to move some bodies and get into the paint. We didn't do that. So it was about 38 minutes of good ball movement, good offense, not so much defense. And then it just kind of broke down at the end there. But, we have a chance to tie it, and Murph missed a free throw. So, we were right there. We missed a couple free throws, a couple crucial spots.
On the possession late where they fouled, you're down 3. Did you want to play defense?
Yeah, I wanted to play D. I don't know why he fell. So it's obviously a miscommunication.
You got a big break before the next game. Were you doing anything differently during the week?
No, just give him off Sunday, get back to work Monday.
Do you feel like, Coach, there's some progress with Reggie? I mean, he didn't fall out of the Ohio State game. This game, he left late in the game, and it did hurt because it changed things for you.
He didn't need to foul at the end there. I don't know why he did that. Murph was right in front of him. I rewatched it. He didn't need to do that. So, I'm not going to say we're unlucky that Eric play was so close, the charge. So just again, but we got to find a way to just break through.
Is he making some progress, you think, though, with his...
Reggie?
Yeah.
Well, he fouled out, so no.
Okay.
He needs to stop. Progress would be not fouling out. But he's getting better.
Maryland shot 58.8% from the field. How'd you grade the on-ball defense of your team today?
A to F, is that the grading scale? I'd give it an F. Wasn't very good. Shot 65%, so it wasn't good. I do think that they've got some really, really quick guards, but no, it wasn't real good. It's got to get better.
Anything else, Coach?
Thanks.